So I ended up pulling it off back because there was a gap in between the door itself that we're going to use as the blockout. So I'm just putting in some screws as a spacer so as to alleviate that, so it can come and flush as one, so it won't be that obvious that there is a blocked out door right there. As you can see, I've already installed or screwed in quite a few, so that's two at the top, and I'm going to put two at the bottom and one on either side in the middle. Alright, so I'm basically finished for the day, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to just use the roller instead of washing out whatever paint is in it. I'm going to just use it and start rolling this area, because best believe it, there's a lot of paint left in it. See that? There's a lot of paint left in it. Even the brush, I'm probably going to wipe out the painting. So the areas that I patched earlier, those need to be sanded down, and that can be done once this is dry. But I just don't want to waste the paint. See much coverage. Alright, so as you can see in the crease between the ceiling and the wall, these areas where you can see the crack, we're going to seal up those. We're going to reseal or seal those with some caulking right there. You can see there's a hole, and we're going to get this sleek. Right here is, it appears as though this is a, right, so here it appears as though that's a joining. So we want to start from the corner and work your way all the way to the next corner. I'm not putting a lot. Not sure if you can see, but I'm not using a lot. Just want to see the gaps and any cracks, so you have one, basically one smooth finish. Alright guys, so it's the same thing. I'm going around in all those spaces and just see resealing against the wall and the ceiling itself, so you can have a seamless finish. I think I need the ladder. You guys are on the ladder now. Ooh, just a very fine, fine bead. All right, so just in case you're wondering, why is it that I painted this area and then I am sanding it down? What's the purpose of that? All right, so I was just illustrating the fact that when we're painting, we're wasting a lot of material when we just wash out the tools. So, all right then, the door had a sheen on it. I'm not sure if you were able to make that out, but you can see here at an angle that there is sheen on it in comparison to here. So you can see the difference, the distinct difference here. So with the sheen on it now, just a scratch and all the paint is gone. So in that case, once the previously painted or stained surface is sanded down or scuffed, then the new paint will be able to adhere on it without basically doing this and all the paint scratch off and you can see the previous surface. So that's basically what we're trying to achieve here. So what I'm doing, I'm just using the putty knife to scrape any excess so there's less sanding like here, which I try to apply the compound very light and just to focus on the areas that need it. So as you can see on this one, any excess, and then that would require very minimal light sanding. Same thing for here, and the same thing throughout. So for all the areas that that's another area, but you can hardly see it. So I'm just going to go through. I've gone ahead and painted the entire space there. I am unable to move those stuff. I'm not going to try. So once I have manpower, then I'll cover that area. So this is first coat. Alright, so using a combination of technique, this is the finish that I'm left with from underneath and from above. Alright, so this side is not yet finished. Here we have patched there as well as here, if you remember what that looked like. But this is what it is looking like for now. Alright, so rate me from 1 to 10 and let me know how I did in terms of the detailing and the cutting of the wall bits and the ceiling there.